I knew I'd sent the letter to my birth father, so I'd had no idea he had kept it.
A pair of sisters meeting face-to-face for the first time in Vancouver. The discovery that they were siblings coming more than 30 years after one of them wrote to her birth father. Vancouverite Ruth Ann Stewart was 30 years old, pursuing her master's, when she was working on a family origin assignment. Stewart is adopted and managed to track down and send a letter to her birth father.
Yeah, I assumed I had siblings, but I thought that with him not wanting to get a hold of me, that would be the end of that, and I just never would meet them. I had no way to get a hold of them. The adoption registry won't let you contact siblings.
More than 30 years passed, and Darlene Keller was in charge of her father's estate in Kingston, Ontario. She had cut ties with him for years because he was abusive. But after his death, she found the letter.
And she had mentioned that she was a psychologist and she worked in Vancouver, so I went looking up addresses for psychologists. And this one popped up, and it had her name, and I'm looking at the picture and I'm thinking, that has to be her.
Keller sent Stewart an email and started chatting, but at the time, Stewart's husband was dying of cancer. When the pandemic hit, they talked over the phone, but it kept them from meeting in person until just recently, when Keller flew to Vancouver for the first time. She says her father lived in several foster homes and was abusive.
And it doesn't surprise me that he didn't tell me about Ruth Ann, because he would not want me to meet her, because he would not want me to tell her any stories about growing up and what life was like. And I'm grateful that she didn't get that and that she had the opportunity to have a different life. There's always a reason behind everything, right?
The pair seem to have some chemistry. You might remember them from our City News story last week about the English Bay barge.
And have a restaurant or something. Take out the other side a little bit so you have a view. And
we definitely have different views, don't we? Because we that to me would not be something I would want to visit.
But feeling like sisters, that takes time. For now, they have some catching up to do.
She said, I got a birthday party coming up this weekend. And I said, I'm the life of the party. She says, no, I'm the life party. I said, oh, no, sister, I am the life of the party. So
and my other sister's going to be there, too, so she'll be interesting, her watching the two of us and, what her experience
No
is.
thunder stealing.
Yeah, exactly. My birthday.
In Vancouver, Crystal Laderas, City News.